On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Friday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. In the morning here, to the name Friday, the day when Mr. Smile pan some of the ones and ones them pocket. I know so when I say this more time on a Friday, I know the ones and ones them me laugh and take it for joke because it sound jovial, but a real meds. I'm want the ones and ones them for really take this serious while such a versing out there in the streets. Safe travel, pan the gravel. And as always, continuously look out on the corner here because the old dirty corner boy them always out there. Alerts. So yesterday was a very special day for a very special person. One of my loyal viewers and subscribers them. Yeah man, we are talking about Dominique Dixon, the one and only Bobby. Sorry for the late, bless up, but bless up nonetheless. Yesterday was your very special day, and today is still another special day because you're among the land of the living. So celebrate your earth strong right throughout the month of May. Blessings, love, and respect. Yeah, man. So in the morning, my peeps, we got Chad Road over there in the St. James Police Division, the parish of St. James, which I personally dubbed the most violent and murderous parish. So we are going to look upon a knockings and clappings that took place over there in close proximity to a church where a funeral procession was underway at a place known as Quarry in a Salt Spring. That took place last week, Saturday, so almost a week ago, the knockings and clappings that go on. So the man will end up losing 3 points. Shut-eye Countryland Settings was the order of the day for him is presently on your screen. A man known as Shamari Sterling. It is said that he's from a Fellaman Corner address in Salt Spring. So reports from the police is that sometime about 12 noon, Sterling was standing in the vicinity of the churchyard where the funeral was being conducted when he was pounced upon by criminal elements who opened fire, hitting him all over the body. So we are going to get into the meat of the matter as to the who and why his life was taken in such a fashion. The why is not necessarily true because the why is based on the opinion of the attackers. So the attackers, them formulate the why based on what them believe to be true and carried out the attack on that person. So let me take on a down memory lane for just a little bit so I can get a better understanding as to why that knockings and clappings was carried out. Now we all know the long-standing feud, wars between the Waltham bad breed gangsters, led by the infamous Marvin Brown, but more popularly known in the criminal underworld as Ramos. And of course, the Six Faction, one side run by Shabdan, and another side run by Squash and Fame, Six Camp, Goons. Now that long-standing war has cost many lives. So these knockings and clappings are come from the long-standing war there. So back in 2021, January to be exact. And knockings and clappings go on along Quarry Main Road where a man a ride a bike a go about in business. And two known criminal elements aligned to Waltham bad breed, known as Tom and the other one known as J, slap with the man off a bike. So persons affiliated to that man will lose 3 pints now. Give them a wide circle and slap with an elderly woman and also another man. So the woman will end up lose 3 pints is presently on your screen. 76-year-old Estrina Wilson, a retired domestic helper. And the man will end up lose 3 pints in that brutal gun attack is 48-year-old Dwight Malcolm, 48 at the time, 76 at the time. So the 48-year-old man, Dwight Malcolm, is more popularly known in the streets as Bada Blue, a painter from that area. Now the woman will end up lose her 3 pints happens to be the grandmother of the infamous gang leader for the Waltham bad breed, known as Ramos. So you know, say, a man nah go take that sitting down because his grandmother was taken out by the opposing factions. Now, the man them decide, say, by the hook or by the crook, pun intended, them have to wipe out all who responsible for the demise of them Dan grandmother. So of course Tom and Jay take it to the streets bilious. Now the man will end up lose 3 pints last week, Saturday, is a man who the criminal underworld said facilitated that knockings and clappings that took the life of Ramos' granny. It is said that that man, Shamari Sterling, provided the vehicle that transported the criminal elements who came to Waltham at that car wash at the birthday party that grisly Sunday night and can up Ramos' grandmother. So of course the man them friend him and make him feel comfortable for come back into the place. And Saturday was the day when the man them decide to pounce upon him without even care that a funeral procession was in process. The man them just name him food and broke the plate right at the sidewalk there, so leaving him lifeless in the little gutter. Yeah man, grisly knockings and clappings. So the one them need to understand that out there in the criminal underworld, it grimy, because of the ones them closest to you more time. I pray you the deepest and you never understand that your life is going to come to a grisly end to the hands of the ones who you trust. Now the youth of them call Tom and the youth of them call Jay, they are not seen without a mask over them face. So on your screen is the infamous Tom and Jay. Tom is dressed in the white and Jay dressed in the orange. So of course we can clearly see that the criminal underworld benefit more than anybody else from this whole virus thing that affected many. So the criminals now have a valid reason to hide them face constantly. And people see that as normal now. Because once upon a time, check the levels. If you walk into a bank with a mask, immediately you're a suspect. Everybody a suspect you. So you're going to come do some sort of ill in the bank. But now, if you're going at the bank and no mask up, people are suspect you. So you come spread disease. Boy, may I tell you how things and times have changed. But anyway, my peeps, make we move on. So now over there in the Kingston Western Police Division, we see where a series of knockings and clappings go on between the Sunlight Street gangsters, the man them from back Sunlight Street, a war against the man them from front Sunlight Street, a war against the man them from Zim, Angola, and other sections of the Kingston Western Police Division. Alone, knockings and clappings was the order of the day. Now it is said that an infamous rifle is the center of the war. Now in January of this year, I covered a series of stories which also include that of that controversial illegal firearm dubbed the Green Lantern Rifle. So if you don't understand what the Star and the Gleaner are talk about when them talk about the Green Lantern Rifle causing mayhem in Kingston, go back go watch them vlog here presently on your screen so you can get a full understanding as to how the Green Lantern came to be the center of an ongoing war. Yeah, man. So watch this now. On your screen is the actual photograph of the Green Lantern firearm. Yeah, man. So the person who is in possession of that firearm right now is taking the pictures and circulating it, basically a show off on their rivals, stating that them disarm them and take with them chaps, and now them I use it for aid them for clap can back on the opposing sides. So let me give you the official reports on that particular story. So an illegal rifle dubbed the Green Lantern, which was reportedly taken by opposing factions following a knockings and clappings which resulted in the loss of life of a man on New Year's Day on Sunlight Street, is allegedly helping to spur war between gangs in Kingston Western Police Division. So residents stated that the Green Lantern was clamped by opposing gangsters after it fell from the clutches of thugs who went to Sunlight Street on New Year's Day, where they took the life of an elderly man. It is widely believed that the rifle is now being used to bolster the defense of the opposing gang. Yeah, man. So as I stated earlier, if you don't need the full understanding, go watch them vlog here and you will get a complete breakdown of everything so you can understand what is the fight about when it comes on to that of the Green Lantern. So I'll be posting on my Instagram page, that's _Spot News Media 876 on Instagram, the full knockings and clappings between rival factions in the Zimbabwe Sunlight Street communities. And for those who are living in and around these communities, please be careful whilst traversing the streets, because those areas, those communities coming like a volcano right now, we can just erupt at a moment's notice. No warning before the canning. So just continue to look out on the corner eye whilst traversing the streets. And persons from the quarry area and surrounding communities in Montego Bay, St. James, also please be careful whilst traversing the streets, because a reprisal knockings and clappings will take place in short order for that of the life of the criminal element that lost his life to the hands of other criminal elements, Shamari, Sterling, in short order. So a word to the wise is always sufficient. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to _Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. _Spot News Media. Yeah, man.